Hi guys, welcome back to day 6 of our self-love series. This series has been all about prioritizing our bodies and minds, slowing down and moving with intention. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for joining me, and I'm sure you're all feeling amazing from all the self-love and self-movement for our bodies and minds. So this flow is going to be nice and gentle. This is more of a slow recovery flow, just like moving with intention, moving intuitively with our bodies and minds. Whatever our body needs, we're going to move with that flow. We're not going to need any equipment, it's just ourselves and the mat. So wherever you are, roll out your mat and come and join me. So to get started, we're going to start in standing. We're going to come all the way up. We want to anchor down through the feet, making sure that our hips are directly stacked over our ankles. We draw that belly button in, slide shoulders back into our back pockets, keep the arms down nice and heavy. We're going to float the arms all the way up to center, draw that belly button in. Take a nice deep breath, inhale at the top. And as we sigh, exhale, release, we're going to take it over to the right. Taking a nice stretch, a lateral stretch here for the left of the body. We come back through center, swap sides, breathe in at the top, sigh, exhale, release, taking it over to the left. Nice and controlled here. We come all the way back through center. We're going to drop down through the knees, sweep those arms all the way up. We bend, sweep those arms, draw that belly button back. Checking in with the core here. Keeping those knees stacked directly over ankles, come all the way up. We move with this flow for 4, slow for 3, slow for 2, noticing the muscles moving through the body as we move and flow. Last 1. Drop those shoulders down, squeeze up, down and back. Right arm is going to hang nice and heavy here. We take left hand, place it on the right side of the head, applying a little bit of pressure. So you'll feel a nice pull here, just a gentle pull. For the right side of the body, a nice stretch. Breathe in through the nose. Sigh, exhale, release. Swapping sides, bringing the right hand up, left arm is hanging nice and heavy. Applying a little bit of pressure down the left side of the body now. Perfect. Coming back through center. We're going to bring chin to chest, come all the way down. Reach those fingertips out and walk the hands forward. Find a downward dog position. Stick those butt in the air. I was going to say stick those glutes and then hesitate it. Feeling a nice stretch here, anchoring down through the upper body. We're going to ripple forward, find a high plank, stepping those feet into position if you need to. Draw the belly button all the way up and back. We send the hips all the way up. We're going to pedal left and right, nice and controlled here. Noticing any areas of tightness or tension with the body. Just moving nice and slow, nice and gentle. Moving with love. Left and right. We stay here for 4 and 3. Last 2. Last 1. Send those hips all the way up. Feel a nice deep stretch down the back of the legs, the hamstrings here. We ripple forward, find high plank. We're going to come into our plank rocks here. We stay here for 8. 7, draw that belly button back. 6, 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. We're going to come into a crouching tiger, crouch all the way back, keeping those knees lifted here. Send it straight back up into that high plank. Drive those glutes all the way back to heels. Bum is down, shoulders are lifted nice and strong. Send it all the way back. Moving with intention here. And lift. Using the breath. Squeeze all the way up, holding in that high plank for a moment. Send those sit bones back. We stay here for 4. Dropping the knees in 3. In 2. Last one. Come all the way up. We drop the knees here. We're going to bring those hands directly underneath our shoulders, making sure that our knees are directly under our hips. We draw belly button up, nice and flat through the back here. Making sure those shoulders are relaxed down away from the ears as well. And we're nice and soft through the elbows. Mindful not to lock out, but keeping that upper body lifted at the same time. Now we're going to come into some cat-cows, which is a really nice way to move with intention and move intuitively. So now is the time to take any extra rocks or sways or whatever your body might need. So come and start with the cat-cows with me, dropping the belly, hips go up, gaze goes up to the sky. We scoop all the way through, taking the gaze through the thighs here. Drop the belly. Bring those shoulders down, gaze goes up. Scoop all the way under. So good, you guys. Working through those cat-cows for now. And here's an invitation to move with intention, move intuitively. Listen to your body here, whatever it might need, whether you want to stay with the cat-cows, maybe you want to take some rocks for the pelvis, nice big circles, maybe you want to sway left and right. Maybe you want to take the cat-cow and rock and sweep. Whatever it might be. Listening to the body here. We're going to stay here for 6 and 5 and 4. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. We're going to come all the way down, drop the hips forward. So imagine we're pushing down through the pubic bone into the mat here, using the arms for upper body support, but really mindful of that lower back, mindful not to let it pinch here. If you do feel it pinch, you can just really anchor through that pubic bone. Otherwise, just take it all the way back, find a child's pose. Melt all the way down into the mat here. Resting the head on the mat, anchoring down through those armpits and feeling the sit bones melt down on top of the feet. Breathe in through the nose. We sigh, exhale, release. One more breath here and we're going to ripple all the way up like a wave. We ripple through the spine, drop the hips forward. Gaze comes up to the sky. We send it all the way back. Hold in here for a moment. Then we find that wave for the spine. And we ripple, drop the hips all the way forward. Perfect, guys. We stay here for 4. And 3. Last 2. Last 1. Drop those hips. We're going to lift through the legs here. So lift those ankles. We're going to take the gaze over the left shoulder. Bring it back through center. Take it over the right shoulder. Come back through center. We're going to lower the legs here. Tuck those toes. Find a high plank position. We're going to drive left knee in over to right elbow. We send it all the way back. We're going to crouch back, bringing those sit bones to heels. Come all the way up, nice and controlled. Right knee crosses over the body to left elbow. Step it back and crouch. Squeezing all the way up. And right. Just working through this slowly and intentionally for now. We stay here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Just work with those knee crosses here, knee drives across the body for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Step it all the way back. Left leg is going to come all the way up and under, sinking down onto left glute here, bringing those fingertips all the way up, proud through the chest, really anchoring down through the sit bones and through that right hip, using the breath here, in through the nose, sigh, exhale, release. Just enjoying this breath and slowing down the heart rate for the body, showing our nervous system that it's safe, that we don't need to rush, and we can enjoy some stillness and some slowness. One more breath here, in through the nose, sigh, exhale, release. We're going to come down onto forearms here. Just enjoying another moment in this stretch. Just tuning into your body, going within range here. No need to compare or to feel like you're not going strong enough or deep enough in the stretch. Your body knows what it can do and what it's capable of. So just trust it'll be able to get you there. But for now, just honor where you are in this moment. Maybe starting to rock left and right here. Massaging that left leg, left glute off the mat. Perfect, guys. We're going to come all the way up. Tuck in the right toes under, lift through that leg. Step left leg back. Right leg is going to come all the way up and under. We sink all the way down, anchoring through that right sit bone here. You might notice that one of your legs feels a little bit more flexible or has a bit more range than the other, and that's completely okay. You might notice one of your legs is stronger, or you might be stronger on one side of your body than the other, and that's completely normal and completely okay. And we can start to build up that balance in the body through Pilates and intentional movement. Breathing in through the nose here. Sigh, exhale, release. Really way down into that stretch when you release. We stay here for one more breath. Sigh, exhale, release. Coming down onto forearms here. Staying proud through the chest. Noticing our range. And just tuning into that range. Then the next time we're in this stretch, we can notice our progress. And some days it might be better. Some days we might not be able to stretch as far. Our body changes its needs all the time, but that's completely okay. Breathing in through the nose as we rock gently now, left and right. Palms down on the mat. Perfect, you guys. We're going to come all the way up now. Left leg is going to tuck under, tuck those toes, step it back. We're going to send those hips up to the sky. We're going to let those knees drop and we're going to tap them down. We lift, send those hips all the way up. Ripple forward, let those knees tap. And tapping all the way down. Slowly and controlled here. Really anchoring down through the upper body. Feeling our shoulders and our palms support us here. We're going to drop those knees for 4 and 3 and 2. The last one. As we drop those knees, we're going to rotate over to the left. The weight is going to come into that right shoulder. Left arm is going to come up to the sky. We squeeze those hips nice and high here. We're going to drop that hand, come back through center, send those legs up, find a downward dog. We drop those knees, we rotate. We squeeze and lift, float that arm up to the sky. Come straight back down through center. Send those knees and glutes all the way up, down dog. Come back through center, rotate. Back through center, take a breather, downward dog. Rotate to the other side. Squeezing up. We're going to stay here for 4 more. And 3. Feeling the strength build for our upper body here. Last one on this side. Squeeze those hips all the way up. Place that hand all the way down. We come back through center. We hover the knees and lift. And lower. We stay here for 6, 5, in 4, child's pose, in 3, in 2, in 1. Send the knees out nice and wide. We come all the way back. Lowering down, rest the head on the mat. Reconnecting with that breath here. Swaying left and right. Opening out through the hips. Staying here for 4, 3, 2, last one. Walk those hands all the way up. We're going to come over onto our backs now. Peeling all the way down onto the mat. Nice and slow, controlled. And lower. All the way down. Feeling the support of the mat, feeling nice and grounded for our bodies here. Keeping our feet hip distance apart, directly under the sit bones. And when we're ready, we're going to bring the knees all the way up and in. We're going to give ourselves a nice big hug. And we're going to squeeze those knees in. We're going to send them out long, bring the soles of the feet together, find a butterfly stretch here. Feel the hips open out, applying a little bit of pressure on the top of the thighs. A nice deep stretch for the hips here. We close them up, bring the knees all the way in. Squeeze them in. We're going to find some circles here. We circle in one direction, keeping that belly button drawn all the way back, core is switched on. Last 2, last 1. Squeeze those knees in, send the legs out long, bring the soles of the feet together, butterfly stretch. Squeezing through the glutes here, applying a little bit of pressure. Opening out the hips. We bring it all the way back in. We swap the rotation of those knees this time. We move for 6, 5, keeping that core engaged, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Bring the soles of the feet together, let them drop all the way down. Perfect. Bring the knees all the way up. We're going to walk the feet to the outside of the mat here, and they're going to be on a diagonal, so they're pointing outways. When we're ready, we want the knees to drop over to the left. We come all the way back through center. We drop them over to the right. We're going to stay here for 4, and then we're going to lift our upper body and come up into a seated position and continue with this motion for opening our hips. Last 2. Last 1. Perfect. Grab hold of the backs of the thighs, come all the way up, keeping the feet on the outer edge of the mat here, lifting our upper bodies and just feeling the legs drop over to the left. We come back through center, drop them over to the right. Feeling a nice rotation for the hips. We stay here for 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Come back through center, come all the way down onto our backs. We're going to draw those knees in. Right leg is going to go long. Keeping hold of left leg here, squeezing it in through the hip. We're going to extend, swap, draw right knee in. We lift the chest, extend and hover. Keep that chest lifted, extending those legs nice and long here. Stay with me for 4 and 3, 2, last one. Bring the knees in, lower the head. Right leg goes long, left leg comes across the body. Take a nice rotation here. Left arm is going to cactus up onto the mat. Shoulder is imprinted down on the ground behind us. Taking the gaze over left shoulder. Feeling a nice rotation for the body here and allowing the body to melt into the mat. We come all the way back through center. We swap sides. Right leg is going to come all the way in. We pull it across the body, over to the left, feeling nice rotation on the other side. Right arm is going to cactus up. And we take the gaze over that right shoulder, feeling the right side of the body melt heavily into the mat as the left side is bearing the weight for us for that rotation. We come all the way back through center. We're going to bring those knees in. We're going to rock all the way up. And we're going to meet on the mat in a cross-leg position here. So the last little bit of class is always dedicated to some stillness, a little bit of mindfulness, some meditation, and looking after our minds as well as our bodies. So if you want to stay for the last few minutes, then we will be in our abundant meditation. And otherwise, thank you so much for joining me. So if you decided to stay, then join me in a cross-legged position on the mat. We're going to place our hands on top of our thighs, palms facing up to the sky, open to receive. We relax the shoulders away from the ears, and this is our time to feel nice and heavy, to melt down onto the mat and to release and let go. We start to inhale it in through the nose, nice deep breath, fill the body, feel the ribs and chest expand. Sigh, exhale, release, draw belly button back, engage through deep core. Breathe in through the nose. Relax those shoulders away from the ears, exhale, release. We stay with this motion for 4. Sigh, exhale, release for 3. We're going to come into a gentle visualization in 2. In 1, fill the belly, feel the ribs and chest expand. Sigh, exhale, release. I want you to start to breathe in the natural rhythm of your body here, with the eyes nice and closed, feeling nice and heavy. The sit bones are melting into the mat. Shoulders are down away from the ears. And we're feeling nice and relaxed, nice and open, nice and calm, at peace. On the next inhale, I want you to imagine a nice, bright, warming energy filling the body. So as you breathe the air in, feel that breath fill you with good, positive energy, with abundance and joy and courage. Sigh, exhale, release. Continuing to breathe in that positive, bright, yellow energy, feeling the warmth of it as it floods through the body like a wave. Sigh, exhale, release. Breathing in that courage. And this time we're going to imagine that as we sigh and exhale, release, we're pushing out any areas of tension, any doubt, any limits, or anything that might be holding us back or weighing heavy on us at the moment. We're releasing that and allowing our warm, courageous energy to push it out of our bodies. And just knowing that we're in control of our energy at any time. And we can choose our thoughts like we choose our clothes in the morning. And we can choose to think positive, courageous, joyous thoughts. Just the same way that sometimes when we're feeling a little bit heavy or feeling a bit negative, those thoughts can consume us. We actually do have the power within us to control that and to say no. To say no, we don't want to choose that thought today. To flip the narrative. But also knowing that that is just our subconscious, our nervous system trying to protect us and keep us safe. And naturally, we're built to think more negatively. From the days where we used to have to run from tigers or bears before we were fully developed as who we are now. Our nervous system has always been on high alert. And especially in today's age, where we are constantly exposed to emails and text messages and demands, to the point where sometimes getting an email from our boss or whatever it might be can trigger our nervous system to feel into that fight or flight state, causing us to be on high alert, causing us to have fears and worries and nervousness, which also puts that energy into our body. If you notice your body starts to tense up, or you can just feel a heaviness or a weight or some doubts, whatever it might be. Continue to breathe in that courageous energy, that bright, warming light, and choose to use that today, whatever it might be. So whether something maybe catches you off guard or there's something you've been putting off, we're going to tackle that task today. Because usually the thing that we've been avoiding is the very thing that we need to do the most. And it will release that weight of pressure on you. We're choosing to take action instead of allowing procrastination to control us today. Continuing to breathe in this positive, bright, warming energy, the energy that is so empowering, the energy that encourages us to achieve everything that we want to achieve today, whether that be something small or something big. There's no comparison and no comparing between how difficult something might be for us compared to others. Everyone is very unique in their own journey, in their own capabilities. Breathing in this warm, electric energy one more time. Fill up the belly, feel the ribs and chest expand. Take a nice deep hold of this breath. Feel it flood through the body, and then as we exhale, release, push out anything that doesn't serve us anymore. We no longer have to be ready to run from a bear, and we are so capable and so in control of accomplishing anything that we need to today, of overcoming challenges. We've already gotten this far, and we've always managed to figure it out. And you are so supported and so guided and so capable of doing the things that you want to do, you need to do. Stay with me here for one more breath in through the nose. Those palms are nice and open to receiving that support and joy, that encouragement, that courage, that guidance. Sigh, exhale, release. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Coming back to the mat and this space that we're in together. We're going to float those arms all the way up, hands to prayer. Bring them down to heart. And well done, you guys. And always know that although this movement was an act of self-love, doing the things that might seem really difficult, things that might seem scary, is also a huge act of self-love, keeping promises to ourselves and teaching our nervous system that we can trust ourselves to do everything that we want to do. Even when it feels hard, it feels scary. Things are always going to be hard when you've never done them before. So be kind and be calm, be patient with yourself, and speak to yourself the same way that you would somebody that you love so dearly, your best friend, your family member, whoever it might be. And thank you so much for joining me for this self-love series. And I hope you continue to embody the self-love as you continue into your day. So thank you so much, you guys.